Number 4. Honda Civic RS 1975. The 1975 Honda Civic RS looked like any other small hatchback from the era. Compact, cheerful, almost harmless. Yet this was Honda's first attempt at making a truly sporty road car, and beneath its friendly shape was a surprising amount of attitude. Honda tuned the RS with far more intent than its size suggested. Its 1.2-liter inline-4 produced around 75 horsepower and 67 pound-feet of torque. It reached 0 to 60 miles per hour in roughly 13.5 seconds, and top speed was around 95 miles per hour. Those numbers seem modest now, but in a featherweight body, the RS felt responsive and playful, offering a driving experience far livelier than its competition. What made the RS special wasn't straight-line performance. It was the handling. Sharper steering, revised suspension, and short gearing made it eager through corners, almost daring the driver to push harder. It was one of the earliest examples of Honda's philosophy: light, balanced, fun. But as emissions laws tightened in the mid-70s, Honda's high-revving, sporty carb setup became a problem. Certain markets rejected the RS outright due to compliance issues, and others imposed restrictions that made importing early Civic RS models difficult or illegal without heavy modification. Its flaws were simple: basic interiors, limited power, and thin body panels that didn't age well. But none of that stopped the RS from becoming a cult favorite among enthusiasts who recognized its significance. Today, the 1975 Civic RS remains a rare sight, often restricted by age-related emissions and safety standards. A tiny hatchback that showed the world Honda's performance DNA long before VTEC ever arrived. Number 3. Suzuki Fronte Coupe LC10W. Small, quirky, and almost toy-like, the Suzuki Fronte Coupe LC10W looked more like a cheerful city runabout than anything capable of stirring excitement. Yet this tiny machine hid an attitude far bigger than its size suggested, especially when you heard what was sitting behind the rear seats. Suzuki equipped the Fronte Coupe with a high-revving two-stroke engine that loved to scream. Its 0.36-liter two-stroke inline-3 produced around 37 horsepower and 31 pound-feet of torque. It reached 0 to 60 miles per hour in roughly 17 seconds, and top speed was around 78 miles per hour. On paper, nothing impressive, but this was a featherweight K-car built to dance, not drag race. With the engine mounted in the rear, an ultra-light body, and sharp, responsive handling, the LC10W felt surprisingly alive on tight roads. Drivers praised its playful nature, the way it darted through corners, and the unique soundtrack of its high-revving two-stroke engine. It became a cult favorite for enthusiasts who appreciated momentum driving long before it was trendy. But two-stroke emissions became a global target in the late 70s. As regulations tightened, many countries banned or restricted imports of Fronte models outright due to smoke output and outdated emissions equipment. Safety standards were also a hurdle, leaving the LC10W non-compliant in multiple regions. Yes, it had limitations: minimal power, basic comfort, and a temperamental engine, but none of that erased its charm. Today, the Suzuki Fronte Coupe LC10W stands as one of Japan's most charismatic K-sleepers. Tiny, loud, unconventional, and now restricted in many parts of the world because it simply belonged to a different era.